Today, we got something awesome. We got the pre-release of Next Adventure Pack BT07 for the Digimon card game. I actually got this last night. There was a pre-release for the event. It was actually my first pre-release little tourney. It was awesome. They gave us 6 packs, and you had to build a deck of 40 out of all of those cards, and you had to fight as best as you could. There was no color restriction. Really, the only things you had to really follow was the Digivolution stages, so Rookie into Champion, Champion to Ultimate, and actually with BT07, we now have the Tamers digivolving into the hybrids, because it's kind of like the Digimon frontier, so Aldemon, Minatamon, I believe, and then there's some others. Lobomon as well. But with that, we have a booster box. So this comes with 24 packs. If you saw our last box, did the same thing. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different format. I'll be rolling through the cards, and then the card info, if you can't see it, will actually be on the screen as the last format. But I won't be spending as much time diving into like how you could use it. I will be reading it though, at least. So let's get into it. Now, with this, I probably should have had a knife. Yeah, come on. Actually, haha, I do. Got some scissors. Now, with every single pack or booster box, it does come with a box topper. I cut it. There we go. I cut it. All right. And just going back, so it has a box topper. It's usually a tamer, and it's going to be like a full art. I did get another box. Unfortunately, I was too excited, so I opened it off. We got, I think it's Takuya. So let's see. Takuya! And we got it again. 2 boxes in a row. So just to briefly state what this is so on security, you can play this card without paying its memory cost. It is a tamer, but like I said earlier, with hybrids, you can digivolve onto this if it's a hybrid card. And so on here, main effect, once per turn, you may place 5 cards with hybrid in their traits from your trash under this tamer in any order to digivolve it into Emperor Greymon in your hand for its digivolution cost, as if this tamer is a level 5 red Digimon. And then it has a inherited skill. On your turn, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. While this Digimon has 10,000 DP or more, it gains security attack plus 1. There you go. And then we also get a box promotional pack. And then so you could get like one of these. I believe I got the Koromon eating, I believe it's spaghetti. So let's see what we get. Hopefully something different. I believe this is the same border, actually. Yep. Well, this is looking like the same box. I did pull Lucymon in the other box. I really wish I kind of kept it. But we're kind of going to seem like we're going to be getting the same stuff. So, in this card, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 red Digimon card among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of the deck in any order. Then place this card in your battle area, as well as it's a red memory boost, so it has a delayed effect for your next turn. It doesn't have to be next turn. You can keep this, but you gain 2 memory. If it's in security, and you pull this, then it goes straight into your battle area. First pack. All right. Can never get these. So with every box, you could pull 2, either 2 secret rares or 2 alternate arts. It could be a combo of both, but you can get, I believe, it says right here, let's see, there's 26 rares in here. There's 10 super rares. This doesn't mean you're going to get all of those, but as well as campaign rares. Those card arts are really nice. So you can get like TK, Joe with their Mega Evolution Digimon. So like Joe with Vikemon. That's pretty cool. Sora with Phoenixmon. Alright, so let's go through this. So we got Korika Kumon. So you may digivolve this Digimon. You may digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your blue tamers, as if the tamer is a level 3 blue Digimon for a memory cost of 2. All right. When digivolving, if a card with hybrid in its traits or Tommy-Himi, which is the Digimon Frontier for the blue, is in this Digimon's Digivolution card, one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards can attack or block until the end of their next turn. Next, we got Monotamon. It has on-play effect, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Nightmon in its name or 1 Deadly Axemon among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Then we get a full art Saber Leomon. This is actually a common card, but just like look at it. It's a full art card. Like that's kind of nuts. You know, there's no foil or anything to it. It's just a basic card, but I mean the art is really good. It does have some effects. So when digivolving, this Digimon gets plus 5,000 DP for the turn. It is a mega level Digimon. And then on deletion, you gain 2 memories. That's a nice card for a green. Ghostmon doesn't have anything. Triceramon. Eismon. Eismon is a purple champion. So it has an effect when you trash this card in your hand using one of your effects. If Eismon Scatter Mode is in your trash, you may play this card without paying its memory cost. On your turn, for each Eismon Scatter Mode in your trash, this Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP. Alright. And then Kendo Garurumon. Did we already get that? No, it was Koriko Kamon. Alright. Kendo Garurumon. You may digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your blue tamers, as if the tamer is a level 3 blue Digimon for a memory cost of 2. And then when digivolving, if a card with hybrid in its trait or Koji Minamoto is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, this Digimon gains jamming for the turn. And again, real quick, jamming is can't be deleted in battles against security Digimon. Alright, then we got a Digitama. And then Kokomon. So, when attacking, you may reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Trash 1 tamer card among them. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. And that's a inherited trait. And then we got Kaiser Leomon. You may digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your purple tamers, as if the tamer is a level 3 purple for a memory cost of 2. When digivolving, if it has hybrid or in its traits or Koichi Kimura, this gains retaliation until the end of your opponent's next turn. And retaliation is when this Digimon is deleted after losing a battle. Delete the Digimon it was battling. Burning Greymon. Another hybrid, new hybrid. Alright. So with this, you may digivolve this card onto a red tamer, as if it's a level 3 red Digimon for a memory cost of 2. When digivolving, if a card with hybrid in its traits or Takuya Kanbara is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 DP or less. Alright. And then one of our holos is going to be Evolution Ancient. So if you have a Digimon with hybrid in its trait in play, you may use this option card without meeting its color requirement. And then on your main turn, if this is played in your main turn, your level 4 Digimon can digivolve into 1 Digimon card in your hand with matching colors and 10 warriors in its trait for its Digivolution cost, ignoring its level. And then security, you just add it to its hand. And then we have Dino Rexmon as the rare of the pack. When digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. That Digimon doesn't unsuspend during their next unsuspend phase. And then on your turn, this Digimon gets plus 1,000 DP for each of your opponent's suspended Digimon. Alright. Next pack. I'm just going to open these off. It's so much easier. You can still see me open it, but... Alright. Let's go. Giga Storm. Got an red option card. Main effect. delete up to 2 of your opponent's Digimon with 8,000 DP or less. This is one of the cards that I got in the pre-release deck, and it actually saved me a couple of times. And then security effect is you activate the main effect. Then we got Philmon. Main main effect on this card is Digiburst 2. Trash 2 of this Digimon's Digivolution cards to activate the effect. And if you do so, one of your opponent's Digimon gains security attack -2 until the end of your opponent's next turn. And it just means they, if they were going to check you for 2, they don't hit you for 2. Or could. And we got Gatsumon. On play, you may reveal 1 green Digimon from your hand. If you do, place it on top of your deck. And we got Shellmon. Nothing special. Kazemon. I'm going to be building a yellow deck, so this is actually one of the main cards that I'm going to be playing. So, Kazemon. It's a hybrid. You may Digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your yellow tamers. So, Zoe, as if this tamer is a level 3 yellow Digimon. Then we got one of the option cards I'm going to be running too. We got Schwartz Lesats. However you say that. And its main effect, if you pull this in security, it activates the main effect. For each Digimon with hybrid in its trait and each tamer you have in play, delete one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon. We got Deadly Axemon. On play, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. Add up to 2 cards with Nightmon in their names among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. And then its inherited trait is, while this Digimon has Nightmon or Bargramon in its name, it gets plus 2,000 DP. Then we got a yellow option card. Main effect is one of your Digimon gets plus 3,000 DP for the turn. Then if you have 3 security cards, unsuspend one of your Digimon. Okay. And then if this is pulled from security, you put it to your owner's hand. We got a baby. All right. And it's for yellow. So on your turn, this is a inherited skill. On your turn, when this card is trashed due to activating this Digimon's Digiburst. So if you have a Digimon on top of this that has the Digiburst effect, like, I forgot, yes. So let's say you had Philmon on this, you could activate this. One of your opponents Digimons get minus 1,000 DP for the turn. All right. We got Mame Tiramon. When attacking, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may Digivolve this Digimon into a green level 6 card among them without paying its memory cost. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Then, one of our rares. Yep, a rare. Sistermon Blanc Awaken. This is a new one. There's previously one used in the Jess, so you could use this on a Jess deck or add to it. So it has an on-play effect. So if you were to just pay the straight-up 5 costs, you may place 1 Sistermon Blanc from your hand or trash at the bottom of this Digimon's Digivolution cards to recover +1. All right. And then on deletion, return 1 card with Jessmon, Huckmon, or Sistermon in its name other than Sistermon Blanc Awaken from your trash to your hand. And then awesome. All right. So we got one of the promotional cards. You can tell that's promotional or campaign, as they call it, like a campaign card by the P on the bottom. We got Ophanimon. This is all, I'm putting one of these in my deck. So when Digivolving, if you have a tamer in play, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 5,000 DP for its turn, which is nuts. When attacking, one of your opponent's Digimon and all of your opponent's security Digimon get minus 2,000 DP for the turn. So if when Digivolving, you can select 5,000 on one, and then if you were going to attack that specific one, you'd also get another minus 2,000 DP on it, so it'd be minus 7,000, which is kind of nuts. So we're going to put that there. We got 2 packs done. Again, get this off. All right. Throw that over there. We got Dino Memory Boost for the green. All right. So main, if you were to pull this in security, it goes onto the owner's battlefield. On the main turn, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then place this card in the battle area. And then, of course, delayed effect if you were to use this the next turn, or you could play it whenever. Gain 2 memory. We got Kumamon. You may digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your blue tamers as if the tamer is a level 3 blue Digimon. And then when digivolving, trash 1 Digivolution card from the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimon. Alright. We got Tuskmon, Champion Red Digimon. When digivolving, one of your Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP for the turn. We got Metal Kabuterimon. And you may digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your green tamers as if the tamer is a level 3 green Digimon for the memory cost 2. And then when digivolving, if a card with hybrid in its trait or JP Shibayama is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 DP or less. Now, we have another Eismon. It's a little bit different. Actually, is that the same? Because there's a scatter mode one, and then there's the regular one. Nope, that's the one we saw earlier. So we haven't seen the Scattermon yet, but we will most likely see it later on. We got Blue Hawaii Death. I love this. I love this card, or not this card itself, but I love penguins in general. So just bear in mind. Main, for the turn, one of your Digimon gets plus 3,000 DP and can also attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon with no Digivolution cards. Yeah. And then security, add this card to your hand. We got Lowimon, or Lowmon, however you want to pronounce it. It is what it is. You may digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your purple tamers as if the tamer is a level 3 purple Digimon. This is one of the Digimons. And actually, what I think is really funny, this penguin is actually a cyborg, which is kind of nuts. People were going wild last night when they were pulling this. You know, it's a basic card. You know, it's an uncommon, but it is, you know, people are just going nuts. I thought it was hilarious. Anyways, when digivolving for each Digimon your opponent has with no Digivolution cards, draw 1. And then opponent's turn. While a card with hybrid in its trait in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, none of your opponent's level 3 Digimon can attack. Alright. Then we got a Digitama. We got Bukamon. And then on his inheritance trait, your turn once per turn. When you play a Digimon from one of your Digimon's Digivolution cards, gain 1 memory. We got Doro Greymon. We got a black level ultimate Digimon. And then its Digivolution traits or its main traits is when digivolving, you may place 1 black card with X antibody and its traits from your hand at the bottom of this Digimon's Digivolution cards to prevent effects from deleting it or reducing its DP until the end of your opponent's next turn. And then its inherited traits, if you were to digivolve over it, your turn, while this Digimon has X antibody and its trait, it gains security attack plus 1. Nice. We got another Dino Rexmon. And we got one of our 2 in the box. It's going to be an alternate art Dorumon. So, like, look at that. Like, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. Like, it's got, like, this, like, plasma effect. Just, like, really, it's really cool. And then on play, so reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add one card with X antibody and its traits and 1 Coda Demoto among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order, and then its inherited traits are your turn and once per turn. When one of your effects places a Digivolution card under this Digimon, gain 1 memory. So we're gonna put that over here. We'll move this just a tad bit. That'll be our nice pile. Well, we kind of already do for the right ones, but we'll put that baby right there. So we're, what, 3 packs in, and we already got one of them. I really hope we get it towards the end, though. And I'm hoping it's Susanomon. If you can see right there, we got him a little gif giving us luck. But anyways, we got Deadly Axemon. I believe we already saw him. Now we got Tortomon. So, Totemon, when attacking, you may reveal, and this is inherited, when attacking, you may reveal one green Digimon from your hand and place it on top of your deck to have this Digimon get to plus 3,000 DP for the turn. We got Brachiomon, nothing special, but he is a beefy boy. We got another Kumamon. We got a Bulkmon. All right. So it's inherited trait. If you were to Digivolve over it, opponent's turn, while you have 3 or more security cards, this Digimon gains Blocker. And then we got Antilamon. And then it's when Digivolving trait, you may play 1 purple tamer card with a play cost of 3 or less from your trash without paying its memory cost. We got Tuskmon again. We got a Eosmon. We're getting towards that 50 Eosmon goal. Now we got Starlight Velocity. All right. Let's see. So if it was security, you may play 1 Koji Minamoto from your hand or trash without paying its memory cost. If you were to play this during your turn, you may play 1 Tamer or 1 Digimon card with hybrid in its trait from one of your Digimon's Digivolution cards as a Tamer or another Digimon without paying its memory cost. Then we got Avenged Kidmon. This has a lot of text, so let's dive into this. When playing this card from your hand, reduce its memory cost by 1 for each option card in you and your opponent's trashes. So it has a cost of 12. So if your team likes to play option cards or your opponent, this might be viable. On play, return all cards with 3 Musketeers and their traits and all option cards from both players' trashes in the bottom of their owner's decks. If 7 or more cards were returned using this effect, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the 3 Musketeers and its traits or 8,000 DP or less. All right. Then we got Ancient Finksmon. So this is going to be one of our rares. When Digivolving, you may delete one of your Digimon with 10 warriors or hybrid in its trait to delete one of your opponent's Digimon whose level is less than or equal to the deleted Digimon's level. On deletion, you may play 1 purple level 4 or lower card with hybrid in its trait from your hand without paying its memory cost. And, wow, back to back, we got our alt, and then we got our secret rare. So I really hope we pull some other fire, but unfortunately, I think this is it. Oh no. All right. Well, Lucimon is still a good card. I now have 2. So let's read this. So your Lucimon can Digivolve into this card in your hand for a memory cost of 7, ignoring this card's Digivolution requirements. And then for every 10 cards in your trash, reduce the memory cost when playing this card from your hand by 3. And then on play, when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Tamers or level 6 or lower Digimons. There you go. I mean, it's got a nice art. The alt art is pretty nuts, though. I like it. All right, let's get into this. I think it kind of sucks, though, that we had gotten it at the beginning, but it is what it is. Shellmon. Then we got Thunder Laser. Main, if you have a Digimon with hybrid or 10 warriors in its traits in play, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. And then security, add this card to its owner's hand. Then we got Dorugamon. There we go. All right, so opponent's turn. While you have another Digimon in play with X antibody in its traits, or a card with X antibody in its traits is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, this Digimon gains Blocker. And then one of its inherited Digivolution Digivolves. We're just going to call it inherited. We're going to stick to that. All right, so inherited all turns. While this Digimon has X antibody in its traits, it gains plus 1,000 DP. I used this so much in the pre-release last night. Bokomon. Here's why. It's a 3 cost for 1. 2,000 DP didn't really matter. You were just trying to swing as much as possible, to be honest. But what I thought was really cool, on play, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck, add 1 card with hybrid or 10 warriors in its traits, and 1 tamer card among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. And also, once per turn on your turn, when one of your tamers digivolves, gain 2 memory. I might be using this. All right, we got another Dino Memory. We got a Kazemon. We already got one of these. And then this is the other one, Neemon. This one's not, I don't think this one's as good, but it still has its purposes. On play, you may play one tamer card with its inherited effect from your hand without paying its cost. Here's the thing. The tamers are all 3, so you're honestly paying the same. But this is what you want from, this is kind of like the extra sauce. All turns and once per turn. When one of your Digimon with a Tamer card and its Digivolution card is deleted, you may play one Tamer card from your trash without paying its memory cost. So, if you're playing a full hybrid deck, this might be worth it. And then we got a new option card, Calling from the Darkness. So, this main is delete one of your Digimon, then return up to 2 purple Digimon cards from your trash to your hand. Some big boy plays there. Got to think about. And then security, add this card to its owner's hand. We got another Pursurimon. And we got a Jet Sylphimon. So this is another card I'm going to be running. So, when one of your Digimon with a Tamer card in its Digivolution card digivolves into this card in your hand, Tongue Twister, reduce the memory cost of this Digivolution by 2. It's already 3, so it'd be 1. And then when digivolving, then here's the good part. If it's a card with hybrid in its trait, in this Digivolutions card, recovery +1 to your recovery deck. Nice. And then we got Strabimon. All right. I'm trying to cheat. I'm not going to lie. All right. So Strabimon on play. If you were to pay this for the play this onto your battle area for the 3, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with hybrid in its trait, Susanomon or Koji Minamoto among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. And then it has an inherited trait. On deletion, you may play 1 Koji Minamoto from your hand without paying its memory cost. And then we got an Ancient Kazemon. It's a rare. All right. And I might be running this one. I got to play test a little bit, but it's got some good qualities. So, on its opponent's turn, while a card with hybrid in its trait is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, all of your security Digimon get plus 4,000 DP. So that might save you. That's also going to make them really think, is it really worth it to hit your security if they have a lot of like lower level Digimon? Because off rip, they know it has 4K already. And there's nothing really lower than like 2,000. There's a couple of thousands that I've seen, but not often. And then on deletion, you may play 1 yellow level 4 or lower card with hybrid in its trait from your hand without paying its memory cost. So we're actually, we're going to put that there. It's going to be one of the longer videos, but it is what it is. Boom. All right, we got Dorugumon. We got Brachiomon. Oh, we got the scatter mode like we were talking about earlier. Nice. The only effect this has is on deletion, draw 3 cards, and then you can trash 2 of them. So if you have some useless cards in your hand, maybe. We got Kingwamon. All right. So, beefy boy, 11K. So, when attacking, you may play 1 level 3 Digimon card or 1 Wamon from this Digimon's Digivolution card as another Digimon without paying its memory cost. And on your turn, when you play a Digimon from one of your Digimon's Digivolution cards, return one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to its owner's hand. Trash all the Digivolution cards of that Digimon. Triceramon. We got another Bulkmon. And we got the Flame Memory Boost. So from Double Diamond, they had the Gabumon Memory Boost. Basically the same format, but Gabumon as well as his Bond of Friendship, I believe is the American term. But anyways, its main is one of your Digimon gains security attack +1 for this turn. Then place this card in your battle area. Main, delay, same thing as all the other ones. You gain 2 memory. Then we got Steffilmon, or yeah, I believe that's how you say it. Anyways, when Digivolving, if this Digimon has 1 Digivolution card, you may place up to 2 level 4 or lower yellow Digimon cards from your hand at the bottom of this Digimon's card, Digivolution cards in any order. Then draw 1 for each Digimon card you placed. And then it also has a inheritance. On your turn, when this card is trashed due to activating this Digimon's Digiburst, one of your Digimon gains security attack +1. There you go. We got a cute little Gomamon. Look at this art. He's so cute with all his little fishies. And then on play, when played from Digivolution cards, draw 2. So we got the Pride Memory Boost. So kind of the same as everything else, but its main skill is probably a little bit different. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play 1 black Digimon card with a play cost of 4 or less among them without paying its memory costs. Wow. Trash the remaining cards, then place this card in your battle area, and that has the delayed effect for gain 2 memory. If it's played from security, you place this in your owner's battle. And then we got Tommy Himney. I believe this is the first one we got. Security, play this card without paying its memory cost. On play, trash 3 Digivolution cards from the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimon. If you were to Digivolve over this, inheritance skill. When attacking and once per turn, until the end of your opponent's next turn, one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards can't attack or block. And then we got Rosemon with Mimi. See, this is another one of the promotions. Like, these promotions look really nice. Like, these are like $1 worth cards. Like, Digimon cards aren't really that expensive besides a couple compared to like Magic or like Pokemon. But these cards are pretty sick. Anyways, for Rosemon, it has Digizorption -2. And what that means is one of your Digimon, when one of your Digimon digivolves into this card from your hand, you may suspend one of your Digimon to reduce the memory cost of the Digimon Digivolution by 2. And then when you Digivolve, when you're Digivolving into this, if you have a Tamer in play, one of your opponent's Digimon can't attack or block until the end of their next turn, which is nuts.
What's going on, Doodlers? Thanks for making it this far into the video. If you like the content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. You might as well tell me your thoughts in the comment section as well. Well, for now, keep on doodling.